As you know, my name is Alfonso Muñiz. They call me Al mostly. I was born in the San Luis Valley, March the 29th, 1929. And I'm the youngest of the family. Had an older sister and an older brother. Two others of the family passed away when they were little, like babies, you know. And I grew up, it was tough because it was a depression at that time. Just imagine growing up in the very late 30s, late 20s and then the 30s, going into the 30s, you know, there was a depression, everything was bad. And so I was born right there, not too far from Capulin, and maybe about 7 miles from La Jara. And later on, Dad built the house during the Depression there where we lived, and until the present, my nephew lives there. The war in Korea started. By January, I had already volunteered to go into the Air Force and go into the service. When I was in the service, there were the people from Hollywood would come to sing, because all the people that were wounded in the war would come to Travis Air Base where I was at. And the movie stars would put on shows for them and all that. Elizabeth Taylor was there, I remember. Debbie Reynolds, Errol Flynn, a lot of those, you know. Then they came to me to look for me at the barracks, the sergeant. Hey, listen, Carolina Cotton, you know that girl that sings with Gian Autry in the movies and all that, needs you to go help her with the guitar because she's going to sing and she needs a singer. So I went there and I said, singing with a movie star, wow. And she pulled me aside, come on, let's practice together a few songs. It so happened I could yodel then. And she was a yodel, that was her specialty. So right away we went and we yodeled some of those songs. The next day, they're going to do the show again, come back. And she was very nice. I'll help you. You come back when you get discharged. I'll help you get started. You can do it, she said, you know. And she gave me some encouragement. But my picture appeared in the newspaper in the base, singing with her. Oh, you couldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. I was on cloud 9. Oh, just dying. Well, people have asked me that many times. How come you became a priest? Why didn't you get married? Well, I said, I never got married because nobody came to ask for my hand. But no, I said, since a little kid, I used to like the idea of it, you know. I used to had a little box. I was about 9 years old, 8, 9. In one of our little shacks outside, I had a little box there with a little altar. And for a priest, I had a Mickey Mouse. And Mother made some cute little vestments for this Mickey Mouse. And I'd be there and celebrate Mass go through the motions, you know.
I was overjoyed to see that he finally, after all these years, since he was a young kid, that was his goal. And I thanked God a million times that he reached his goal, and God was good to him and blessed him for that he reached his wish was granted by God.
Since we were little, we would kneel down and say the rosary always until, well, we grew up and left for the service or something, you know. But really, it was, we would sit together, we would talk, we knew what each one was doing, and anyway, it was very simple, but very honest, and with a lot of love to it.